Disasters can strike without warning. Storms, blackouts, or other emergencies can throw life into chaos in seconds. And in such scenarios, what you carry becomes the difference between surviving and just hoping. For Doomsday survival gear and gadgets, we look for kit that pulls double duty, holds up under abuse, and won't quit when things get messy. So, in this video, we'll show you 30 Doomsday survival gear and gadgets every prepper should have ready. All the latest prices and purchase links are listed down in the video description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Whether you're running night patrols, scanning a perimeter, or searching a dark structure, having a dependable light can mean the difference between safety and compromise. That's where the Olight Seeker 4 Pro earns its place. This powerhouse pumps out 4,600 lumens, turning pitch black into broad daylight in an instant. But it's not just about raw power. What gives this flashlight a tactical edge is its dual charging system. You've got two options. Slip it into the smart holster for USB-C charging, or snap on the MCC3 magnetic cable. The holster itself does more than carry the light. It locks it in place automatically, preventing accidental activation that could give away your position, yet releases instantly when you need it. Its beam reaches out 260 meters, making it ideal for sweeps, signaling, or navigating hostile terrain. And in terms of build, it's rugged, waterproof, and designed to last. On Moonlight mode, you'll get up to 15 days of runtime, perfect for extended deployments or long blackouts. In a tactical or disaster environment, hypothermia is just as much a threat as enemy fire. The Go Time Gear Life Tent addresses that. Weighing under 9 ounces, it expands into a 2-person emergency shelter that reflects 90% of your body heat, keeping you operational even in freezing conditions. Made from tough pet mylar, it resists tears, punctures, and driving rain. Whether you rig it between trees as a tent, wrap it around yourself as a sleeping bag, or spread it on the ground as a tarp, setup is quick and versatile. Sure, it can feel cramped if 2 larger operators are inside for long stretches, but when survival is on the line, comfort comes second to protection. The extras add tactical value too. 120 decibel survival whistle capable of alerting allies over a mile away, and 20 feet of 550 paracord for rapid shelter setup, repairs, or improvised gear. Compact, fast deploying, and rugged, this life tent is the kind of kit you keep in your go bag when weather is just as much an enemy as anything else. In the field, even small injuries can escalate fast, especially when you're operating far from medics or hospitals. That's why the Adventure Medical Kit's Sportsman 200 is more than just first aid. It's a medical solution designed to keep up to 4 people mission ready. Well, this isn't your run-of-the-mill first aid kit with just bandages. It's actually packed with trauma pads for severe bleeding, EMT shears for cutting clothing or gear quickly, and even an irrigation syringe to flush out deep wounds before infection sets in. Everything is organized into labeled pockets, so you don't waste time digging when adrenaline is high. Even the reflective design helps you find it easily at night with a headlamp or flashlight. There's a detailed kit map on the outside so you know exactly where to reach. That saves time when time matters most. The quality of supplies is solid, but knowing the basics of first aid makes it even more powerful. Whether it's burns, cuts, or more serious trauma, this kit gives you the tools to stabilize and keep your people moving until real medical care is available, which might not be anytime soon. Trying to light a fire when the wind is howling and rain is pouring sideways. In those conditions, fire isn't just comfort, it's survival. That's where the UCO Titan Stormproof match kit proves its worth. These oversized matches are built for the worst-case scenario. Each one burns for 25 seconds, and even if it's dunked underwater, it'll keep going once relit. With more than 5 minutes of total burn time in the compact kit, you're guaranteed a fighting chance to get tinder going for warmth, cooking, or even signaling. Wind, snow, rain, none of it stops them. That level of reliability makes them ideal for emergency prep or field survival where gear failure isn't an option. Whether you're purifying water, keeping a team warm, or making a fire signal that cuts through the elements, these matches provide dependable ignition. When everything around you is cold and soaked, this is the fire starter that won't let you down. In an emergency, being heard is as important as being seen. When you're separated, trapped, or in need of quick coordination, shouting won't cut it. That's where the Titan emergency signaling whistles make the difference. These aren't regular whistles. They blast out at 120 decibels, a sound sharp enough to carry more than a mile. The dual chambers give off a piercing tone that cuts through background noise, letting rescuers or teammates lock on to your location fast. And with a P-list design, you don't have to worry about moving parts freezing, clogging, or failing. Each whistle comes tethered with about a foot of bright orange Survivorcord, which isn't just cord. It hides fishing line, fire-starting tinder, and utility wire. That's like having a bonus survival kit right on your whistle. The spring-loaded clip makes it easy to attach to packs or belts, and the high-visibility orange ensures you won't lose track of it. Yeah, the blast is intense, even startling in quiet conditions, but that's exactly the point. When you need to cut through chaos or call for help, being loud can be the difference between staying lost and getting found. These whistles aren't just noisemakers, they're lifelines. When things fall apart, you don't always have time to pack or think. You need everything ready to go. That's why the 72 Pro survival system from Uncharted Supply Company is such a strong asset. It's built into a 36-liter waterproof backpack loaded with over 60 high-quality tools designed to keep 2 people alive and operational. This setup isn't just a kit. It's a complete support system developed with input from emergency responders and medical pros. Inside, you'll find water filtration, emergency rations, signaling gear, and first aid supplies, all tucked into clearly labeled pockets so you're never wasting time searching. Survival instructions are printed directly on the canvas insert, keeping vital info right in front of you. Even the pack itself serves multiple functions. The roll top makes it waterproof, the body can double as a flotation device, and the removable plastic inserts can turn into splints or snowshoes. It includes protective gear too, like gloves, ballistic goggles, and air filtration masks because emergencies don't always happen in clean, safe environments. Yes, it's an investment, but when the moment comes where you need to grab one bag and go, this pack delivers a system that's organized, durable, and complete. Sometimes survival means moving dirt, breaking ground, or clearing obstacles fast. That's where the SOG XL proves itself. It's more than a shovel. It's a compact folding multi-purpose tool built from high carbon tempered steel, tough enough for the hard jobs. You can dig trenches for defense, carve out a fire pit, or chop through roots and debris thanks to its serrated edge. Its 3-piece folding design lets you switch from a full shovel to a 90-degree pick, perfect for breaking through frozen ground, compact soil, or even ice. The triangular handle gives you leverage and grip, while the twist lock system keeps it steady under pressure. Plus, it powers through rocky dirt and sand without bending, which means it can take punishment in tough environments. The only trade-off is its compact size. Great for portability, but larger digging jobs take more effort compared to a full shovel. Still, it comes with a ballistic nylon case for belt or pack carry, making it easy to bring along. Whether you're fortifying a position, building shelter, or clearing debris, this tool earns its place in any kit where versatility and strength are non-negotiable. Food may not seem urgent at first, but in extended crises, keeping energy and morale up is critical. That's why the 4 Patriots 4-week emergency food supply kit matters. With 192 servings across 11 recipes, it provides about 1,300 calories per day, enough to sustain you through long operations or unexpected downtime. The meals are sealed in 26 Mylar pouches with oxygen absorbers, built to stay safe and fresh for up to 25 years. The real strength here is the focus on familiar meals: mac and cheese, stroganoff, pancakes, foods that do more than fuel you. They keep morale steady when conditions are hard. The packaging itself is durable too. Triple-layered mylar protects against oxygen, light, and moisture, so it stays edible even if storage conditions aren't perfect. People who've used it say the food actually tastes good, which is rare for long-term rations. A few note that the calorie count is a bit light if you're doing heavy physical labor, but for most survival scenarios, it balances energy and storage life well. Everything is hand-packed in the US, with clear cooking instructions that work even with minimal gear. In drawn-out crises, this food supply isn't just about calories. It's about keeping your strength and focus when it matters most. Carrying rope is smart. Carrying rope that doubles as 3 extra survival tools? That's even smarter. Titan Survivorcord does exactly that, giving you paracord rated to 620 pounds of tensile strength while hiding fishing line, waterproof tinder, and utility wire inside its core. Originally designed for special forces, it's the kind of gear that saves weight and adds versatility to your kit. That means one cord can cover fishing for food, building snares, or starting a fire in wet conditions. The brass utility wire is tough, conductive, and non-magnetic, giving you options for traps, antennas, or even campfire setups. And the paraffin-impregnated jute tinder ignites quickly, no matter the weather. Instead of carrying separate gear for each task, this cord packs it all into a single line you can spool, cut, and use as needed. For survivalists, that's a huge advantage. Less weight, more options, and redundancy built right in. Whether you're rigging camp, fixing gear, or starting a fire after rain, Survivorcord turns an ordinary rope into something far more effective when survival depends on improvisation. In emergencies, you can't waste time fumbling with weak tools. That's where the Leatherman Raptor Rescue steps in, bundling 6 critical tools into one rugged piece of gear: trauma shears, strap cutter, ring cutter, ruler, oxygen wrench, and a carbide glass breaker. This set was designed with input from EMTs, firefighters, and medics, meaning it's built to handle real trauma scenarios. The 420 HC stainless steel blades cut through tough clothing or bandages without dulling quickly, while the tungsten carbide glass breaker lets you shatter windows fast if someone's trapped. The strap and ring cutters are precise, designed for freeing people quickly and safely. People praise its balance and how it eliminates the need to juggle multiple tools in the heat of the moment. Sure, it's heavier than regular shears, but it's a complete solution in one package. The MOLA-compatible holster ensures it's always within reach. In high-stress situations, rescue, medical, or post-collapse scenarios, this isn't just a pair of scissors. It's a compact emergency kit that can save lives when seconds are all you have. A knife is rarely just a convenience when you're out in unpredictable conditions. It can quickly become one of the most relied-on tools you carry. The Morakniv Kansbol, made in Sweden, has earned a solid reputation among campers, bushcrafters, and survival enthusiasts because it balances utility, durability, and weight so well. Its high-quality Swedish stainless steel 12C27 blade is designed to stay sharp even after repeated hard use, which is exactly what you need when tasks range from simple prep work to heavy-duty cutting. The blade's design is thoughtful. Up front, a flat grind excels at slicing, carving, or other precise work. The back portion, with a Scandi grind, is stronger and perfect for splitting wood or handling tougher chores without bending or flexing. At 2.5 mm thick, it's rugged enough to handle demanding tasks while remaining easy to maneuver. The squared spine at 90 degrees doubles as a striker for a ferro rod, allowing sparks to ignite fires efficiently, a practical feature in situations where lighting a fire quickly is essential. The handle, made from polymer with a rubberized grip, stays secure even in wet or cold conditions. The sheath is plastic, which isn't the most heavy-duty on the market, but considering the Kansbol's lightweight nature and portability, it's an excellent balance of practicality and reliability. For anyone who relies on their gear to perform consistently, this knife ticks almost every box. When conditions turn against you, heavy rain, wind, or the need to stay under the radar, shelter becomes essential. Here, the AquaQuest Hideaway, Bivy Stealth demonstrates that you don't need a bulky tent to stay protected and dry. Its low-profile design keeps you close to the ground, reducing visibility. The Bivy is made from 70D nylon ripstop with a waterproof rating of 10,000 milliliters, far exceeding most standard tents. That means even in sustained downpours, you're not waking up soaked. Thoughtful features like a clear window above the head help avoid a claustrophobic feeling, while the mesh inner door keeps insects out and allows airflow to prevent condensation. Setup is straightforward. It takes just a couple of minutes, so you can get covered fast when time matters. At under 3 pounds, it packs down small enough to fit in almost any pack, making it easy to carry without slowing you down. Users often highlight its effectiveness at keeping dry in heavy weather, thanks to fully sealed seams and durable zippers. The trade-off is interior space. You won't be able to sit up fully or stretch out, but if you want something lightweight, waterproof, and quick to deploy, this Bivy is a reliable choice. Emergencies don't always come from the weather or terrain. Injuries happen unexpectedly, and having the right medical supplies is critical. The Rhino Rescue Emergency Medical Kit goes well beyond standard first aid kits. This is designed for serious trauma situations where controlling heavy bleeding or stabilizing severe injuries is vital. Inside, you'll find professional-grade items like a genuine tourniquet, compression gauze, pressure bandages, chest seals for penetrating wounds, and gloves. These aren't just nice-to-have extras. They can stabilize life-threatening injuries until professional help arrives or, in extreme cases, keep someone alive when help isn't immediately available. Despite its capabilities, the kit is compact, roughly the size of a small notebook, and weighs just 350 grams. Plus, it comes in a MOLLE-compatible pouch, so it can attach to a backpack, vest, or belt for easy access. A quick reference guide ensures that even people without medical training can locate and use the supplies quickly. For any situation where injuries could happen and seconds matter, this kit is a crucial lifeline. Light is often overlooked until it's gone, but once you find yourself navigating in darkness, every task becomes more complicated and risky. The Fenix LD35R is more than a flashlight. It's a full-featured illumination tool that handles everything from navigating dark trails to signaling for help. Its main beam reaches up to 1800 lumens and can illuminate objects over 300 meters away. For close work, the side lights provide 360-degree coverage in white, red, or blue, giving flexibility depending on the task. Whether you need a strong directional beam to scan the path ahead or softer lighting for nearby tasks, this flashlight adapts. Power options are versatile. USB-C charging, a standard rechargeable battery, or CR123A cells that perform well even in cold conditions. A magnetic base enables hands-free operation, and the stainless steel bezel is strong enough to break glass in an emergency. On low power, it can run over 100 hours, and its thermal protection prevents overheating. High power modes can get hot quickly, and the colored side lights aren't visible in daylight. But overall, this is a robust, adaptable tool built for almost any lighting scenario. Access to clean water is always a top priority, and the MSR MiniWorks EX has proven reliable for decades. Unlike straw filters or single-use systems, this is a pump-style water filter designed for repeated heavy-duty use. Its ceramic element with a carbon core filters bacteria, protozoa, and sediment, while improving taste by reducing chemicals like chlorine and pesticides. A standout feature is its field-maintainable design. You can disassemble it entirely without tools, scrub the ceramic filter, and restore flow, keeping it functional for years. Properly maintained, it filters roughly a liter per minute, and cartridges last up to 2,000 liters. The filter screws directly onto wide-mouth bottles or MSR water bags, making collection and purification simple in one step. Its durability is well regarded among outdoor professionals, often surviving drops and heavy use that would compromise other filters. For anyone who relies on consistent access to clean water in extended operations, the MiniWorks EX is a trusted companion. Now, fire can be critical for warmth, signaling, or cooking, especially in cold, wet, and windy conditions. The Zippo Typhoon match, kit ensures a reliable spark even in extreme weather. The waterproof case holds 15 oversized matches, each capable of burning even after being submerged. Each match burns a hot, steady flame for up to 30 seconds, far more dependable than standard matches. The rugged ABS case floats if dropped, seals with an O-ring to keep moisture out, and protects the strike pad. Extra strike pads are included inside. At just 4 ounces, the kit is pocketable or easy to store in a pack, and the oversized matches are easy to handle, even with gloves. While 15 matches isn't a lot, having them as a backup ensures that fire remains achievable when other methods fail. Being aware of movement around your position can be as important as having food or water. The Fith Ops 209 primer trip alarm provides a mechanical early warning system that's simple, reliable, and doesn't rely on batteries. Constructed from precision-machined aluminum in the USA, it uses standard 209 shotgun primers. When the tripwire is activated, it produces a loud pop, enough to alert you to movement or deter animals. Setup is simple. Mount it to a tree, run the included Dyneema line, load a primer, and pull the safety pin. The 75-foot line allows monitoring across larger areas, and the system can connect to adapters or additional devices for expanded coverage. While primers aren't included, its simplicity, reliability, and 10-year warranty make it an effective solution for situational awareness without electronics. A dead battery can turn a critical situation into a serious problem, especially if your vehicle is essential for movement. The Wolfbox Jump Starter delivers 4,000 peak amps, enough to start a completely drained vehicle battery reliably. Plus, it doubles as a 24,000 mAh power bank. For electronics, with a 65-watt USB-C port for laptops, a quick charge USB-A for phones, and a built-in flashlight featuring SOS and strobe functions. A magnetic tail cap allows hands-free use under the hood. Built with IP64 weatherproofing, it holds up against rain, dust, and rough handling. Users often highlight its reliability, saying it works even on batteries that seemed completely dead. The 10-layer safety system also prevents sparks or overheating. At just over 3 pounds, it's heavier than some power banks, and the cables could stand to be longer. But given its versatility and reliability, it's a must-have for anyone keeping a vehicle ready for emergencies. Now, some tools are meant to stay out of sight until they're needed. The SOG Flint Survival and Defense tool is exactly that. Weighing under an ounce, it's slim and portable enough while combining multiple life-saving functions. So, basically, it includes a fire starter, a small compartment for steel wool tinder, a carbide glass breaker, and a safety whistle. Here, the fire starter works even when wet. The glass breaker shatters vehicle windows quickly, and the whistle sends a loud alert when needed. The knurled aluminum body ensures a firm grip, and its simplicity means there are no fragile or loose parts to worry about in stressful situations. Of course, the whistle isn't as loud as a standalone one, and the tinder compartment is small, so it's not meant for long-term use. But as a compact backup tool, it's reliable and unobtrusive, exactly what you want for emergencies you don't see coming. When traditional communication and power fail, staying informed can be crucial. The RunningSnail Emergency Weather Radio keeps you connected through multiple options. Now, it can be powered in 4 different ways: solar panel, hand crank, USB charging, or its built-in 4,000 mAh battery. That flexibility means it keeps running no matter what. It picks up AM and FM signals as well as NOAA weather alerts, so you're always updated on storms and emergencies. More than a radio, it also functions as a flashlight, a motion sensor reading lamp, and even an SOS alarm. Plus, you can use it as a power bank to charge your phone in a pinch. 1 minute of cranking provides several minutes of power, and the solar panel helps maintain the charge during sunny days. While the solar function isn't enough to fully recharge the battery, it's still great for keeping it topped off. With its solid build, easy-to-read LCD screen, and multi-purpose design, the RunningSnail is a compact emergency tool that earns its place in any prepper's gear. Out in unpredictable situations, having a tool that can adapt is everything. That's where the MSK1 Mini Edge from Ultimate Survival Tips steps in. Small but mighty, this blade proves that size isn't everything when versatility counts. It's lightweight and compact enough for everyday carry, yet strong enough to serve as a reliable backup when plans go sideways. The blade itself is forged from Swedish Sandvik 14C28N stainless steel, giving it toughness, excellent edge retention, and resistance to corrosion. Measuring just over 6 inches overall with a 3-inch cutting edge, it's light to carry but still capable of real work. Inside the removable handle, there's a hidden storage compartment, ideal for fire-starting gear or other essential items. The extended pommel doubles as a striker for ferro rods, letting you spark a flame quickly when needed. You can also customize it by wrapping paracord around the handle for a firmer grip or lashing it to a pole to make a makeshift spear. Sheath options include traditional leather or modern kydex, both designed for multiple carry styles so the knife stays within easy reach. When the temperature drops or conditions get wet, fire becomes a lifeline, not a luxury. That's why the Wolf and Grizzly fire set is so valuable. Small enough to barely weigh you down at 2.23 ounces, this kit puts sparks at your fingertips whenever you need them, for warmth, cooking, purifying water, or signaling. The ferrocerium rod inside delivers up to 20,000 strikes, producing sparks around 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's reliable ignition even in damp or windy conditions, far outclassing matches or cheap lighters. The striker is made from quality knife steel and can be sharpened like any blade. Inside the paracord lanyard is a small piece of jute tinder. Cut, fluff, and you're ready to light a blaze in moments. Compact, efficient, and dependable, this kit is ideal for anyone who needs fire to be certain rather than hopeful. Whether you're trekking, camping, or keeping an emergency kit ready, the Wolf and Grizzly fire set ensures you'll always have a reliable way to get a flame going. When you're out in the backcountry, shelter isn't optional, it's a necessity. The OneTigris Bushcraft Shelter 2.0 was built with that in mind. Made from durable 75D ripstop nylon, it resists tears and keeps out rain, wind, and other harsh elements. Fully sealed seams and a 1,500mm waterproof rating mean it can hold up when the weather turns. Weighing just under 1,500 grams, it strikes a smart balance between portability and protection, perfect for extended treks or lightweight setups. Its flexible design lets you pitch it in multiple configurations, a porch-style canopy for more room, or a snug A-frame to keep out wind and rain. Reinforced grommets, YKK zippers, and a double-layer entrance enhance durability and ventilation, while details like a lantern hook and multiple tie-out points make life at camp simpler. The shelter comes with 10 aluminum stakes, 6 guy lines, and a waterproof compression sack for quick packing. Whether you're hiking long distances, establishing a temporary base, or just want a dependable shelter in your kit, the Bushcraft Shelter 2 keeps you protected when staying dry and ready matters most. Moving through darkness without reliable light is a risk you don't want to take. The Nitecore MH40S steps in with power, reach, and durability. Built from rugged aluminum, it pumps out 1,500 lumens and projects a beam up to 1,500 meters. That distance keeps you aware of your surroundings far before any trouble gets close. Plus, it offers multiple brightness settings, plus strobe, beacon, and SOS modes for unexpected situations. USB-C charging makes powering up simple, and the included remote pressure switch lets you get light instantly when you need it. A nylon holster keeps it secure and accessible at all times. Whether you're navigating dense woods, moving across open terrain, or handling tasks around camp after dark, the MH40S gives reliable illumination that helps you stay ahead of whatever's coming. Sometimes a standard knife just isn't enough. For chopping, splitting, or clearing obstacles, you need a blade with real heft. The Verusteleka Terävä Skrama delivers that extra capability. Inspired by the Scandinavian Luku, it blends old-school practicality with modern strength, perfect for tough survival tasks. Forged from 80 CRV2 carbon steel, the full tang blade comes with a bare steel pommel for wrist strap attachment. Its dual-edge geometry adds versatility. A fine 25-degree edge near the handle for precision carving, and a thicker 34-degree edge toward the tip for chopping power. At 430 millimeters overall and 525 grams, it's capable without being unwieldy. A textured rubber grip ensures control, even in wet conditions. With balance, strength, and multi-purpose design, the Skrama sits perfectly between knife and hatchet, ready to handle the jobs where a regular knife might fail. Let's be honest, sometimes a regular bivy or single-wall tent just doesn't cut it. That's where the SlingFin SplitWing mesh body comes in. Think of it as a super light bug-proof home that still gives you the freedom to set up in all kinds of conditions. The full perimeter tub floor keeps out splashes and creepy crawlies, while pairing it with the SplitWing tarp makes sure you stay dry even if the rain comes down hard. The design is smart: straight zippers for durability, a tough 20D PE-coated floor, and a roomy stuff sack that makes carrying it a breeze. Inside, there are ceiling O-rings to hang your gear and side pullouts for extra interior space. And the weight? Just 11 ounces. That's basically nothing in your pack, but still roomy enough for 1 or even 2 people if you're going minimalist. It's perfect for thru hikers or anyone who wants a modular, packable shelter that protects against bugs and weather without slowing you down. If you're serious about being ready for anything, you don't just need a bag, you need a complete system. That's exactly what the Rhino Ready Companion 5.2 is. More than just a bug-out bag, it's a full-on survival kit packed into a rugged, fire-resistant, waterproof 1200D micro hex pack. And it's smartly organized with 6 modular components and attachment points, so everything stays exactly where you need it. Inside, it covers all the essentials: warmth, light, water, food, air, tools, and first aid. You get a 5-inch full tang knife, magnesium fire starter, and a multi-tool, plus protective gear like N95 masks and goggles. For light and communication, there's a combination of rechargeable and crank-powered flashlights, along with a solar radio. Food and hydration aren't left behind either. Datrex rations, a 1-liter stainless steel bottle, and a portable water filter round out the kit. Altogether, over 40 survival tools packed into one streamlined system. It's the kind of setup that gives real peace of mind. If something hits and you need to move fast or manage a tricky situation, this bag ensures you're not scrambling. You're ready. Water is something you absolutely can't take chances with, and that's where the LifeStraw Peak Series straw comes in. This upgraded version of the classic straw filter lets you safely drink straight from streams, rivers, and lakes, filtering out bacteria, protozoa, microplastics, and sediment along the way. The redesigned microfilter improves flow and resists clogging, even in gritty water. Now, at just 2 ounces, it's one of the easiest pieces of insurance you can carry. Slip it into a pack, glove box, or emergency kit, and forget about it until needed. Made from durable, premium materials, it's built to last and comes with an unlimited shelf life, meaning it's always ready. It also works seamlessly with standard water bottles and gravity hoses, giving you versatile hydration options. Each unit provides safe drinking water for up to 5 years and is tested against EPA and NSF or ANSI standards, so you can trust its performance. Lightweight, durable, and proven, the Peak Series straw remains one of the smartest tools for safe hydration in the field. When you need a single tool that can do the work of a full kit, the EST Gear Survival Shovel steps up. On the surface, it's a rugged, heat-treated carbon steel shovel with aerospace-grade aluminum handles, solid enough to dig, chop wood, or clear a path. But this isn't just a shovel. It's a multi-tool designed to cover almost every essential task when you're out in demanding situations. Hidden in its design are multiple built-in functions: a saw for cutting through branches, an axe for splitting small logs, a knife for precise tasks, a screwdriver, fire starter, rope cutter, wrench, compass, and even a whistle. That means you don't need to carry a dozen different tools because this one compact device does most of it. And assembly is quick, so you're not wasting time when speed matters. And it packs down neatly, making it easy to store in a pack or vehicle. Despite all its functions, it stays surprisingly lightweight, meaning it won't weigh you down even on long treks. For preppers, outdoor adventurers, or anyone who wants readiness without overpacking, the EST Gear Survival Shovel is that one tool that covers the gaps, handling nearly every job that might come up in the field. Starting a fire reliably can mean the difference between staying safe and struggling, and the Firefast Trekker is built to make sure you never have that problem. This ferro rod is made from Austrian ferrocerium, combining over a century of metallurgical expertise to deliver sparks that catch instantly. Its composition, 76% rare earth metals, 20% iron, 2% magnesium, and 2% anti-corrosive materials, ensures that every strike produces a shower of sparks even in cold, wet, or windy conditions. The included striker doubles as a magnesium shaver, so you can create tinder on the spot, making ignition quick and easy. The hardwood handle gives a solid, comfortable grip, and can even be scraped to produce extra shavings if natural tinder is scarce. A durable cord keeps the rod and striker together, designed not to snap or rot over time. Plus, this is one of those tools you don't think about until you really need it. So, for anyone navigating rough terrain, emergencies, or unpredictable weather, it's a fire-starting solution you can count on without question. So that was our list of 30 Doomsday survival gear and gadgets preppers should keep. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reveal your thoughts in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.